Generally, when managers take charge of a struggling team, their initial instinct is to make drastic changes in a bid to improve the situation. However, in Unai Emery's 14 months at Aston Villa, he has managed to turn them from a team facing relegation into contenders for the Champions League without resorting to a complete overhaul. The question is, how the hell did he achieve this remarkable transformation? Let's first take a step back. Upon Unai Emery's arrival from Villarreal, Aston Villa was languishing in 16th place in the Premier League, just 1 point above the relegation zone. Since Emery took charge, only Arsenal, Manchester City, and Liverpool have accumulated more Premier League points. Emery has raised expectations with a record-breaking 15 consecutive home wins, including recent victories against City and Arsenal. With Emery leading the team, the whole end exudes confidence, as the squad possesses all the elements needed for a top 4 challenge. Recently, Villa has set a new club record for the most victories in a calendar year in the English Premier League. In the 17th round, they triumphed over Brentford 2-1. Marking Unai Emery's team's 25th win in 2023 within the Premier League. A historic achievement. Comparatively, in 2022 under Steven Gerrard, Villa had the 12th best record in the league, winning only 11 games, 2 of which occurred in the 2 matches Emery oversaw before the World Cup break. Emery orchestrated this remarkable turnaround with essentially the same players Gerrard had. In the starting 11 against Manchester City, only Pau Torres and Yuri Tillemans were not at the club when Gerrard was in charge. The top 3 players in minutes played this season: Ezri Konsa, John McGinn, and Douglas Luiz. All have been in the club since the 2019-20 season. As of now, after 19 matches, Villa sits in 3rd place, 3 points behind the leaders, Liverpool, and 2 points ahead of the champions, City. This isn't a stroke of luck. It's a testament to the incredible efforts of Emery and his squad. The back-to-back 1-0 victories within a 4-day span over the teams that finished 1st and 2nd in the 2022-23 Premier League marked what Emery termed the most difficult week. While extremely challenging, it culminated in glory. Ask any Aston Villa fan who witnessed the triumph against Manchester City, and they'll describe it as one of the team's finest performances in the Premier League era. It wasn't just a victory over the champions, it was a dominating 1-0 win, a record-breaking achievement. Villa unleashed 22 shots on goal, while City managed just 2, both in the 11th minute. Consider this. After those initial 11 minutes, the treble winners didn't trouble the opponent's goalkeeper for the remaining 80-odd minutes. Villa Park became a fortress and symbolizes the club's remarkable resurgence, establishing them as one of the Premier League's best and most well-run football clubs. In January of last year, Emery added Alex Moreno and John Duran to a squad that had only won 2 of their first 11 league games. Emery chose to work with the players he had, acknowledging their strengths. While Emery was already known as a top-quality manager focused on thorough preparation, his time at Villarreal did not see the creation of an attacking or thrilling side, making the changes at Villa even more impressive. Under Emery's guidance, Villa has become well-organized, a trademark of his teams. He introduced a defensive prowess that makes them tough to beat at home, while also enhancing their style of play. Emery, known for his dedication to the game, is the first to arrive and last to leave the training ground. His video analytical reviews are exceptionally comprehensive, reflecting his meticulous attention to detail. This attention to detail is evident in how Villa's players comprehend their roles and responsibilities, particularly in understanding the opposition and how to counter their strengths. With Gerrard, training was just training, says a source close to a Villa player. But Emery is so detailed. As he was at Arsenal, he coached them and continues to coach them in every facet of football every single day, and regularly reinforces good habits on the training ground, until the point where it starts working on the pitch. The players then believe in his methods and start doing exactly what he's asking them to do every game. Confidence and belief then kick in, and this is the result. This included the improvement of the first-choice center backs, Mings and Konsa. Under Emery's guidance, Emery aimed to enhance their ball-playing abilities and defensive coverage within their designated areas. Through meticulous coaching that clearly outlined Emery's expectations for their roles, Both players gained greater clarity and confidence. While coaches may possess an in-depth understanding of the game, effective communication with players is crucial. The best managers can convey highly detailed information using minimal words, or explain concepts visually in a straightforward manner. Watching Villa play, it's evident that everyone understands their roles both defensively and offensively, indicating Emery's successful communication. Players quickly notice a significant shift in training approaches between Gerrard and Emery, with session content transforming overnight. This aligned with the perception of a distinct difference in leadership styles between the two coaches. Emery had a clear vision, while Gerrard seemed to rely on individual player brilliance. Video footage played a pivotal role in Emery's communication strategy, allowing him to effectively convey his message. In a recent interview, Ollie Watkins mentioned how the manager instructed him not to make runs outside the width of the 18-yard box. A seemingly simple detail that makes a significant impact. Emery's approach is not overly complicated, it's simply effective, and the results are evident. His willingness to lead by example, often spending 16 hours a day at the training ground, has also helped. It's no surprise that the team was motivated to work hard for a manager who put in such a dedicated effort for their success. Emery not only united Villa, but also provided them with a distinct identity and a forward-thinking, proactive playing style. This was crucial, especially considering the team's lack of structure under Gerrard, who changed formations 4 times at the beginning of the 2022-23 campaign. In the current season, Unai Emery has predominantly employed a 4-4-2 system when out of possession. Villa attacks swiftly, with one fullback advancing alongside the wide midfielders. While this approach has resulted in Villa scoring the second most goals in the league, they've also conceded more than other top sides, due to opponents exploiting their high offside trap. Emery, unafraid of tactical adjustments, brought immediate stability to the starting lineup by relying on key players. Beyond tactics, Villa also have the fundamentals right with a strong spine. World Cup winner Emi Martinez is an outstanding goalkeeper. And despite the significant loss of Tyrone Mings to injury, Pau Torres seamlessly moved to his preferred position on the left, while Ezri Konsa has impressively strengthened his game. Emery has harnessed a wealth of quality central midfielders, forming a tactical setup that allows players like Boubacar Kamara, John McGinn, Douglas Luiz, and Jacob Ramsey to dominate the midfield. In attack, the partnership between Moussa Diaby and Watkins has quickly developed, and Leon Bailey has achieved greater consistency under Emery's guidance. Furthermore, there's a notable consensus among senior contracts that Villa, in terms of infrastructure, has made significant strides in the past year. Coinciding with Emery's arrival, the club now boasts a renovated cutting-edge training facility and an operational inner-city academy complex. Plans to expand Villa Park's capacity from 42,500 to 50,000 are also underway. This progress might not have been as rapid without the stability provided to Emery, especially when considering the observed dysfunction at other Premier League clubs like Chelsea and Manchester United. The players were rewarded with 2 days off after achieving their historic 15th straight home league win. This remarkable achievement serves as yet another indicator of the club breaking new ground and the ongoing process under Emery's leadership throughout the entire organization. A lingering question for Villa pertains to whether their squad can handle playing twice a week if they progress further in the Europa Conference League and embark on a decent FA Cup run. The shrewd summer signings of Torres, Diaby, and Yuri Tielemans position Villa well. However, adding a backup striker for Watkins and additional option on the wings or in fullback positions would enhance their chances, emphasizing the need for support for Emery in the transfer market. The current season presents a favorable opportunity for Villa to contend for a Champions League spot, especially since finishing 5th may suffice. Inconsistency plagues Tottenham. Injuries and European distractions affect Newcastle. Manchester United's forms fluctuate, and Chelsea is still in a rebuilding phase. Villa's consistency so far sets them apart. However, their away form remains a significant question mark, as highlighted in the recent United game. Despite a relatively stable squad this season, injuries to key players like Tyrone Mings and Emiliano Buendia have been setbacks. An injury crisis could potentially derail Villa's campaign, emphasizing the need for cautious management of player fitness. Securing a spot in the top 4 as the season progresses poses a challenge, but regardless of the outcome, 2023 will be a memorable year for Aston Villa. It underscores how a top-tier head coach can elevate a mid-table Premier League team when the players embrace the coach's tactics. Another manager dominating with less money in the Premier League is Roberto De Zerbi. To learn the details on how he's able to do so, you need to watch this video next. Thanks for watching.